morning. A line of lights flashing as Aurora police and first responders arrived at the memorial overnight to remember the lives lost in the Aurora theater shooting 5 years ago this day. People joined to remember the 12 lives lost and those still suffering. These are the faces of the lives lost, the faces family and friends will never forget. That shooting at a midnight Batman movie left a deep, unhealed wound in Colorado, and people joined at the hour of the shooting to comfort each other. This morning, our Sean Chitness is with us live. He was there for the vigil overnight, and he joins us to tell us all about it. Sean?
Alan, good morning, and we certainly saw the strength of those families that lost loved ones that day, and a lot of that is likely because of the support they have gotten from the community. It has not wavered in the 5 years since that shooting. We talked to one family member who says that this all has been a learning lesson from one of the youngest victims in that shooting.
It's almost teaching us to live life through the eyes of a child, that we should just enjoy our moments and be kind to one another and love one another. So in a way, her love lives on anyway.
That was Heather Dearman. She is the cousin of Ashley Moser. Moser lost her 6-year-old daughter in the shooting. Now, family, friends, and the community as a whole were all here together, greeted by these 12 crosses as they first arrived late last night, one for each life lost that day. This large crowd gathered and lit candles to begin the vigil. As we were there, we heard everyone sharing their thoughts and memories about the victims, as well as talking about the incredible response that they saw that night right after the shooting. Now, after that, there was a time where each name was read out loud, and the family members related to that victim released balloons in their memory. The crowd then walked back here to the side of the crosses to greet that procession by law enforcement. That was the crowd clapping as the patrol cars went through the street right by me, but they clapped again because once all of those first responders got out of their cars, they just walked down this path and met everyone here by the side of those 12 crosses, and they got another round of applause. Clearly a moment for everyone to show their thanks and support 5 years later. Live in Aurora, Sean Chitness, CBS 4 this morning.
Sean, thank you very much. I know how hard it is for all of these families, and Memorial Garden is in the works in Aurora to remember the shooting victims, and we're going to learn more about that on August 26th when the artist will be picked to design it. The wounded victims and some of the family members of the victims are trying to deal with their losses every single day.
We're still dealing with it in our own ways. And trying to learn to live with it and deal with it the best we can.
It's special to us and to everybody else affected by it. And I feel like it's not only special to us, but it's special to the victims that were lost, the lives that were lost. I know that they are looking down and they can see the garden that we've built for them and then the remembrance that they've built for them. Because we never want to forget, those lives that were lost.
The 720 Memorial Committee hopes to have that garden completed by next May.